Hey, what is up? Alright. This is basically a video response to this one guy, Blue Eyes, who I actually watch his videos quite often, and it's based off Yu-Gi-Oh! And his whole thing was the top 5 cards that he felt were most broken. One of the cards that he felt was most broken was, in fact, Black Luster Soldier and Void Beginning, which I can completely agree with. Basically, that's because you can bring him out so many different ways, and plus with his 2 effects, once you just banish off a monster, sure he can't attack, but if that's one monster, they only have one monster, come on, all the other monsters can attack and completely destroy the opponent. Or if it's just a, well, monster anyway, and you attack with him, he can still attack again. In that case, if they have no other monsters, that's 3,000 direct damage to their life points, which is an insane amount of damage. Whoops. The next card is Five-Headed Dragon. Basically, I feel Five-Headed Dragon is broken, mainly because he can be fusion summoned with any 5 dragon monsters. Doesn't matter what they are. And yeah, okay, 5 monsters. You think that's quite difficult to get. But at the same time, they use Dragon's Mirror, banish 5 dragon monsters in their grave. Bam, 5-headed dragon right there. 5,000 attack, 5,000 defense. Plus, the only way to destroy him is by an effect or by him being attacked by a light monster. And that's kind of a pain in the ass anyway. Because basically, you're limiting your opponent to one attribute in order to win the duel. The next card is Foolish Burial. You think, why Foolish Burial? Foolish Burial because you can send to the grave any monster from your deck. Any monster. This includes like a Sangan or some fucking badass monster that you can just use Monsters Reborn on and be like, bam. Or in the case of Archfiends, Imprisoned Queen Archfiend, who, paired with Pandemonium on the field, during the standby phase, you can give one Fiend-type monster 1,000 more attack. 1,000 attack, that's actually quite a bit. Right. Next card is Sangan. Sangan is the main reason of this. Sangan is used to bring out a monster with, to bring to your hand a monster with 1,500 or less attack. You think, okay, not a big deal. The big deal is cards like yugioh, who are fucking based off their low attack, and yet completely annihilate the opponent's field, or annihilating their life points if they attack that card. Plus, if it's destroyed by a card effect, you can just bring out one of the other yugiohs. Bam! Now, during the end phase, every one of your monsters are gone. So, yeah, Sangan is actually pretty broken. Next card is Darkness Neosphere. Neosphere is a very high attack and defensive monster. 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. That's hard to get by without a card effect. Plus, it cannot be destroyed by... Wait. Yeah, it cannot be destroyed by battle. And once per turn, you can return all face-up trap cards your opponent controls back to their hand. And that's a pain in the ass for your opponent. Or even for you, especially if you're using something like Fire Fist. Mainly because Fire Fists, with their traps, they pretty much base their whole effects off him, gaining that attack, and then using those cards to pop. Neosphere, you can't really do that. Also works against water decks, who use basically cards to keep their life points from getting destroyed. The final card is probably one of my favorites, but I still feel it's extremely broken. Dark Necrofear. Mainly for this reason. 3 themes in your graveyard, banish them. Don't matter the attribute or anything. Okay, that's actually quite easy. Bait your opponent with it. Plus with an attack of 2,200 and defense of 2,800. Yeah, he's easily on the field, and he can easily destroy your opponent's field. But that's not the main reason. The main reason is, he can be destroyed by a battle, by a card effect, and hey, guess what? I put him in my spell and trap card zone and take control of one of your monsters. What the hell? You could just take control of one of their strongest attack monsters. Even if they have like a huge XYZ. So, oh sweet, I'll be taking that monster now, thank you. So yeah. Out of all these cards, they're all pretty freaking broken. Even though I do use them. So, hey, whatever, that's pretty much what I'm saying here. These are what I feel are the most broken cards in Yu-Gi-Oh!